Alright.
Hey, detective, you should... I'm here to help, but before you ask, I can't hear you, so don't bother trying to say anything. Of course, since I can't hear you, that... I know you're different from other people. You can see... There's a lot more going on here than just... I'll tell you more as soon...
Are you okay? Really? Oh, let me... Here you go. Of course, that counters. Of course. Oh yeah, that was a particularly bad day. That jerk...
If you get... Good point. What makes you... I know we're all on a hair trigger here, but could you please try not to go stumbling around over everything?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, detective, I...
I'm glad you think so. I was worried that it might not make any sense. Is it a car company? Okay.
Not much, I'm afraid. There are a lot of industry rumors flying around. They're the leaders in the industry, but some people claim they steal ideas from other companies. On the flip side, Auden Engineering has claimed repeatedly that other companies steal from them. In fact, they were just about to make a pretty big announcement, but it was suddenly pushed back for some reason. Personally, I think they're just a target of criticism because they're the biggest. They may not be perfect, but they're no worse than any other company. Alright then.
Those 2-bit scientists? They couldn't deduce their way out of a paper bag! Everyone in the industry knows that all they do is manipulate the government to make laws and hand out grants in their favor. If they spent half the time they spend on bribing politicians on doing something useful like research, they'd probably have the cure for cancer by now. Companies like Biodev Imaging are trying to do some real good, but we have to keep playing games with Auden Engineering just to get a place on the map. It's utterly ridiculous. I see.
How so? No surprise there, she has a major stake in a rival company after all. What about the others? Naturally. And what does Chance think about all of this? Oh! Keep digging.
No, it's fine. Well, I had to use the restroom, and the women's one is off limits, naturally. Don't worry, I'm done. I suppose it depends on the question. When I was younger, my father passed away due to heart failure. It was genetic, and there was nothing we could do to stop it. I wished there was a way to save him, but there wasn't any viable technology at the time. I work for Biodev Imaging because we're doing things for people. We're saving lives. If no one else has to go through what I went through, I'll be happy. Hopefully that's a suitable answer for you. You're welcome.
Yeah, I noticed that. There isn't an alarm on the door either, so it's possible that the murderer escaped through there without being detected. If the murderer did go through there, he or she was probably the last. It's possible that there was some...
Hey, Detective! I'm afraid I don't have much more I can offer you. You're on the inside, so you have all the keys. I know you've seen more than the rest of us can see. Try to remember, the last piece of the puzzle is there. Good luck.
Whoa, hey, I'm just... Really?
What?
You mean you know who the
You figured it out?
Well, you're going to need to fill in the gaps before you try to sell this as the absolute truth, but I'm willing to listen. Let's go over what we know, starting with the timeline. You arrived around noon, so you were here before everyone else. Of the rest of the people here, who arrived at the coffee shop first? Didn't Chance say she saw Kizaki come in?
That can't be.
I saw her.
Everyone.
Sure did.
Alright.
Didn't I already tell you that everyone else was here by the time I got here?
But I just said that. That's right.
Alright, and after Kizaki, who came in?
How many?
I'm sorry, kid, but it feels... I don't think I can... In fact, this entire time you've been... I thought I could trust you. I'm taking...
Wait!
Don't interfere with an... If you and your friends want to speak to him. Don't interfere with an officer on the line of duty, Naoki. If you and your friends want to speak to him, you know where the station is. You have the right to remain silent.
Fine, I'll bite. What's your side of the story? That's... Sure don't.
Interrogating him yourself, Miss Bergstrom?
He wanted to talk to me.
If you don't mind, I'd like...
Sure.
Are you sure talking with your main accuser was really... You do realize that she's convinced you're the murderer, right? Acting like that only... And I have to be honest, you were the first at the scene and you even admitted to touching the body. There's not much that votes for your innocence. I can hold you for... If you really want me to believe, obviously you're interested in clear. It works better if you work with... Not particular. I could tell you to sit... I'd rather have you where I can keep... And for the record, this isn't a... Got it?
What did you tell?
What do you want? Why are you even doing this? I guess it's...
So, pretty much everything then.
Hey, detective, you should.
Huh? I guess so. Although sometimes it gets pretty tiring. But that's how it is with any job, right? Oh yeah, that was that jerk was just flaunting his. My ex-boyfriend broke up with me here at work by bringing his new girlfriend here. He said he didn't want to be with someone who had such
If you can find a good point, but she's obviously not the type. What makes you say that? No, I'm saying that whoever stabbed Sarah had access to the kitchen at some. If you can find a motive, then we'll be getting somewhere.
Hey, detective. It looks like you have the most freedom out of every. See if you can get a better look at the corpse.
And
I'm really not allowed to talk about it. It's not safe. Please. But
whoa, where are you?
Yeah, just...
You're going in a pair? Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. I don't have enough hang.
I'm not allowed... Otten Engineering. They're my current employer. I work for an agency that specializes in information and investigation. I suppose you could call us private investigators. Sarah Blackmore recently stole some sensitive and important data from Auden Engineering. We were hired to retrieve it and find out who was buying it from her in the first place. We figured the drop point would be here, so I came here ahead of time to watch the handoff. At first, I thought you were supposed to be her contact, so I didn't want to tell you anything. I think he has a rough idea. Our agency has had dealings with the police before. I don't think he approves of our methods very much, though. Well, we may or may not use techniques branded as unscrupulous, specifically concerning the manner in which we receive certain information from various electronic sources. What? No, of course not. Well, I'm not at least. I'm the footwork guy. I do a lot of the physical investigation, like coming here today. Yeah, we're really scrambling right now. Even though Sarah's dead, we still don't know who she was selling to or where the USB drive holding the information is. Can I really should get back. Thanks.
Hey, can we talk about something for a... Huh? Oh, my boy. That was a different boyfriend. This one's a lot better. He's much smarter and he gives me anything I ask. Even if he's a little bit older than me, I still love him. I'm telling him everything that happened today so he can comfort me and help me feel better. Of course it is. I wouldn't be able to stay this calm otherwise. You'll understand one day when you get a girlfriend of your own. You've never dated anyone before, have you? Then you don't know what it's like. All right.
Oh, and what does that? What about the other? No surprise there.
Why do you want to know? The world doesn't stop spinning just because one person died. If you must know, I'm emailing some partners in Germany, finishing a draft of a new policy for some of my coworkers, and rearranging my schedule to make up for a meeting I'm missing right now. I am. I hope it helped.
Hey, Detective. I'm afraid I don't have much more I can... I know you've seen more than the rest of us. Good luck.
Whoa, really?
What?
You mean you know who the killer is?
You figured it out?
Well, you're going to need to fill in the gaps before you try to... Let's go over what we know, starting with the timeline. You arrived around noon, so you were here before everyone else. Of the rest of the people here, who arrived at the coffee shop first?
Sure did.
Alright, who came...
That's right.
Alright, and after Kiza... And after that, but sometime before 2:40, Sarah was murdered. Then Miss Bergstrom came in and found you with the... So how was the victim killed? With what? That makes sense, but what about the knife? So who do you think the true culprit is? Are you So then, who was... Someone else, but no one else came in. That does make sense. Well, what was his motive? That does make sense, I suppose. I guess we're back to square one, though. I'll be contacting you all later so we can take your statements, but I guess this is it for now. So who do you think the true culprit is? Are you sure about that?
What? That makes no sense. Why would I do something like that? You think I'd do something as dirty as hiring a corporate spy? In case you forgot, I was the last person in. Sarah was already dead by the time I got here.
That sounds like a solid theory, but then why did she bother to come back? Isn't it more incriminating for her to return?
What?
Wait!
Let go of me!
I'm fine.
That's enough.
I'm such a fool. Running is the biggest proof of guilt, no? I suppose I should have seen this coming. Fine. I confess. It's just as you said. This is the USB drive. Everything on it belongs to Auden Engineering. That greedy woman came to me today saying that someone else had offered her even more money for the information that I hired her to steal. She said that I'd have to pay a much higher price if I was still interested, and that I should meet her here to make the exchange. People like her are the reason the world is hurting so much. Because of her greed, dying people are being denied the care they need. She got what she deserved. I just thought that...
Yeah, actually, my name is Naoki. That's sort of the point. Of a disguise, I mean. Yes, actually. We need to talk. We have a little bit of a problem with this case. Well, the job I was originally given was to retrieve the USB drive and to find who wanted the information from Auden Engineering in the first place. Miss Bergstrom said that Sarah claimed someone else was interested. If this third party really is after the info, we need to know. We think your ability might be useful in figuring out the third party. You're not the only one with extra abilities, you know. I have a perfect memory. I remember everything around me. Sights, sounds, smells, everything. Once I experience it, I remember it forever. I lied. I've never been to this coffee shop before in my life. I can recite the entire menu for you if you want, though. It's really useful for missions where I have to follow and observe. Actually, that was my boss. Guilty as charged, but it really would be a good thing if you could work with us. Would that be okay with you?
You've got it all wrong, Detective.
Aki!
Guilty as charged. It would really mean a lot if you agreed to work with us. But just so you're clear, we don't need your help. You need ours.